Hi viewers, here we are going to delete the data from queue in queue implementation using linked list. So here our queue is having many nodes in the queue, right? So each node is having the data, and here the first node is indicated by the front variable. This is the first node, second node, third node, fourth node. The fourth node is entered into the queue at last, so that node is indicated by the rear. Here queue procedure is first in first out. Since it is first in first out, always the node which is entered into the queue to be deleted first. The first node which is entered into the queue is the node number 1. The node number 1 which is to be deleted first. That is the procedure of first in first out. So the first node is indicated by the variable front. Then now what we have to do, we will assign this first node into the temporary variable. Then we are making this pointer, the front pointer, which is denoting the first node, to be broken. Then we are establishing the new link to the front variable into the next node of the first node. So now if when we are creating a new link, then this will become the front node. Automatically the node which is available in the first of the queue will be deleted from the queue. So now we will write the code in Java. First, let's take list of nodes which is having the queue, right? So the queue is available. The first node is 100, this is 101. First node is indicated by using the variable front, and second node is last node is indicated by using the variable rear. The data may be a 5. The next field will have the address of next node, and here it may be a 10. The last node which is having the null pointer in the next field. Now we want to delete the node from the queue. So as per first in first out procedure, what we have to do, we have to delete the first node. So now the first node is denoted by using the variable front. So we are assigning that front dot data into the some temporary variable. Now we are checking our queue is having only single node or not. You see, if my queue is having only the single node, then front is indicated by the variable. So my variable is my front is having the value 5, and the last field will be next field will be null. So rear also denoting the same node. If it is the case, then if I delete the single node in the queue, so no queue is having only single node, I'm going to delete this single node. If I delete this single node, then the front will be null. Okay, the front will become null. Okay, and rear also will become null. So you see, the front dot next, if front is denoting this node, front dot next equal to null. If front dot next equal to null, then we are making the rear is null. So rear also null and front also null. So if you make this, then automatically the node will be deleted. Otherwise, if my list is having many nodes, then in that case, so we will consider the first list which is having 2 nodes. Now I am going to delete the first node in the list, right? Now I want to update the front variable, so I have to break this link. Then front should denote the next node, second node in the list. For that, we are updating front equal to front dot next. What is the front variable? Now 100 is the front dot next is 101. So the 101 is updated into the front variable. The link is created with front variable to the node number 101. So now automatically the link is broken. So this node is deleted from the queue. So this is the way to delete the node from the queue in queue implementation using linked list. Other methods to display the data here, suppose if we have list, then we are having the front variable which is denoting the first node always in the queue. So this is the rear node. Then data will be available. This is the data field, and next field is having the address of next node. So 102 is available, null is available here, 7 for example. Now I am making front is assigned into the current node. So now current is one variable which is denoting the first node. Now I am checking current is not equal to null. Yes, current is not equal to null because current is having the address of 101, so which is not equal to null, which is true. If condition is true, then we are printing the current dot data. What is the current dot data? 5. So printing the current dot data, then we are updating the current variable with current dot next. What is the current dot next? 102. So 102 is now current. So current is updated with next node, current dot next. Then now again going back, current not equal to null. Yes, current is now not equal to null, true. So because current is having the 102 which is not null, right? So if it is the case, condition is true, then which is going into the block, printing the current dot data. Current dot data is 7, so 7 is printed. After that, which is updating the current dot next. What is the current dot next? Now current dot next is null, so null is updated here. Current is now updated with null. Again going back, so now current is null. So null not equal to null, the condition is false. If condition is false, it will come out of the loop. So this is the way to display the list of nodes data in the queue implementation using linked list. There is some of the application in the queue. We can print a file. So file, when you are giving the printing documents, so it will be in the queue. The whoever given the first print, that will be printed first, second will be second, like that it will come. And need a file from the disk system. Okay, when you are copying the file from disk system, it will copy or access one by one. And sending an email to multiple people, it is also will be go first, mail will send first, to the second user, third user, like that it will be keep on sending. And CPU scheduling, there is first in first out keep CPU scheduling. So the first process will entered into the CPU and it will be done, and the second process, like that. Disk scheduling also, which is having first come first service. And keyboard, whenever we are entering the keys, whichever key first we entered, that will be stored in the input buffer, right? Sequentially one by one it will be stored. So first entered will be first, and it will be stored in the data buffer first out. And here clicking the mouse buttons, menu items, so whichever buttons we are clicking first, that will be selected first. And encoding also will be based on queue, first in first come service. So with this I conclude the session. Thanks for watching.